things, right? Some may work for you, may fit in your ear, may not, blah, blah, blah. We normally give you 45 days to try these out. That's from Go Prime. HSN is going to give you till the end of January. So you get to wear them the rest of November, the rest of December through the holidays, where you'll get to hear people again and hear the movies, and you get to hear them or use them all the way through the end of January. If they don't work for you, you send them back. You have nothing to lose, everything to gain. You should see or hear what you're missing when it comes to what's out there. Even if you're out taking a walk and you can't hear the birds, this is the way to do it. They come in a rechargeable case. The case will give you 180 hours of backup. So 6 full charges, 30 hours on a single charge. All right, no doctor's appointment is necessary. We are now giving you the little carry case to go with it, charger, everything you need. Do yourself a favor, or somebody you love. This is why I put it in gifts for the guy, because maybe you know a guy that can't hear so well, and he's too proud to go to the doctor, doesn't want to admit it. And here's the other thing, when you put these in your ear, nobody can see them. You can't see them, but now you can hear what's going on. Lori is back with us. I'm passionate about this because my mother now, Lori, we went through 4 or 5 different pairs of online sites where we got the no doctor appointment necessary. We spent up to $700, $800 on those. Yeah. Returned them because they didn't fit properly.
Right.
So that's what's wonderful about us giving you 2.5 months to try them.
Oh my gosh, you get to really try these out. And maybe this is something you've noticed, you know, that perceived mild to moderate hearing impairment that so many of us deal with. My dad was there before he passed away. He was dealing with it too. And I think he just got frustrated. You know, he kept saying, what did you say? I missed that. Can you rewind the show? What was the plot point? Or what were the specials at dinner? I mean, it was so difficult for him. He was getting frustrated. We were getting frustrated. So back in those days, like a couple years ago, it wasn't that long ago, you had to go through a whole lot of steps to be able to get hearing aids. Oh, yeah. You had to go to your general practitioner. You had to get a prescription. Then you had to go to the audiologist and do the sound test. You know what that is? Then you had to go to the hearing aid place and get the fittings.
That's ka-ching, 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 all the way down the way. And that's what really gets me going, because it's like,
so expensive for seniors too.
The system feeds each other.
That's
it's like,
right.
okay, now you need this, and then you get a referral, then you go here, then you go here, then you have to be tested.
That's it.
You're into it already $3,000 or $4,000 before you even buy the hearing aids.
That's exactly right. By the time you paid for all of these appointments, by the time you jump through all of these hurdles, for my mom and dad, I mean, you know, they're quite a bit older, and my mom had to take my dad on all these appointments. It was a lot on them. We were trying to jump in and help out. With this now, everything has changed, so you can get that over-the-counter hearing aid technology simply and easily. And here's what I love about this particular one. This is the Go Prime from GoHearing. The overall umbrella company here is HearX Corporation. They create the Lexi hearing aid brand and the Lexi powered by Bose, and a lot of the big brands on the planet. So you're gonna be able to get basically that same technology for a fraction of the price that you would find elsewhere because of our incredible partnership here at HSN. The other thing I love about the Go Prime, and this may or may not be an advantage to you, but it would have been for my dad before he passed, no app. You don't have to have a smartphone. You can adjust these simply and easily on the hearing aids themselves. So many of these that are $700 and $800, you have to have a smartphone, you have to download an app, you have to go into complicated settings on that phone.
You have to adjust you're adjusting all these levels. My mom is 91 years old.
They're never gonna do that.
Because she has tremors, she can't even use a cell phone.
It's too complicated.
She wants to turn it up, she just wants to tap.
Easy.
Turn it up, turn it up.
That's exactly it. So with these, that's exactly what you can do. It's an onboard button, that's it. It's got memory, it'll remember your settings. So all of these features that we're talking about, global brand, one of the top brands on the planet here, HearX Corporation, the fact that you don't need that prescription, these are over the counter, and the fact that you can just try them. Because maybe you are frustrated, maybe you're missing out on life, you're missing out on conversations. For so many of us, this is a lifestyle issue. I actually had to go. I had to go to the audiologist and get a hearing test because I've got the ringing now in my ears from having earpieces in my ears for over 20 years. I have the and you know what they said to me? I'm like, oh, hit me with the laser, you know, give me a pill, whatever it is, fix me. And they said there's absolutely nothing they can do, and that is low-level hearing loss. And I thought about what my dad went through and the fact that he had to go through all of these steps, all of these doctor's appointments, and then spend over $5,000 to get hearing aids, and he hated them. And I thought, I don't want to have to go through that. This is that option for so many of us to try in the comfort of our own home.
And we're giving you 75 days to try them. We're
a
giving you
huge
till the
trial
end of
period.
January.
Right.
Listen, we can talk all day. You've got to hear the difference. We've got a little sound on tape that we want you to take a look at. This could be you. I mean, Lori, this could be life-changing. Take a listen.
At the end of their long journey, our colony of penguin chicks have reached the ocean. They peer over the edge, waiting for the right moment, anticipating the dangers that await. Until finally, one of them jumps.
Hey, honey, do you hear that?
It sounds like a pair of cardinals.
Where are they? I hear them, but I don't see them.
Oh, I think they're coming.
Looking for our beer specials? So
Tonight, in addition to our usual lineup of IPAs, we've got some great new
there's a pale ale from one of our local
brewers. It's very crisp and citrusy, if that's what you're into.
You got nothing to lose. You know, this is one of those things where, you know, don't put your head in the sand and be like, you know what, this is just age, or this is just an issue. It's not going to go away. I have to learn to deal with it. I mean, this is not like, okay, I can't walk anymore because I have a knee problem. Yeah, you're going to need knee surgery, right? Because it's the only way to fix. This is a problem you can help yourself to get better with. So if you go to a restaurant and you hear somebody talking and you can't hear them, or it sounds muffled, you're going to be able to elevate that volume, and you don't have to get on your phone to do it. I think that's one of the biggest deals, and I'm glad you brought that up, because these are hearing aids you can live with. These are not an investment in, you know, a financial investment. These are an investment in yourself. And if you're just on the beginning of that, which I always say, you know, you're just starting to be like, man, I can't hear like I used to. This is a perfect option for you. We are already getting busy. I don't have a ton of these to go around, okay? Remember, it comes with a case. You can bring it with you wherever you go. Traveling, look at how compact it is. There's the case. When you put them in the case, they recharge, okay? And you get, 30 hours on a single charge. So if you charge them and you're wearing them 8 hours a day, and remember, you're going to store them back in the charger anyway.
That's exactly it.
They're always going to be charged for
They're
you.
always going to be charged. So 30 hours of nonstop use on a single charge of your hearing aids, and then 6 additional charges in the case, because it is that charging case.
You don't even see 'em.
So no teeny tiny little batteries. I know for my dad, he was always saying, they're not working, they're not working, they're not working, with his super expensive $5,000, $6,000 hearing aids. So I would sit there, and I have terrible eyesight, with my little tools trying to get the batteries out. I'm sure I threw away a ton of really good batteries trying to get them to work. With these, they magnetize into the case, and then they just automatically recharge. So you're never messing with those little batteries. I love the size of these because they just look like an earbud. You pop them right in, just suction them a little bit to make sure they stay nice and secure. But look at this. This takes the stigma away from having hearing aids, because they just look like you're wearing earbuds like everybody else, right? Everyone is wearing earbuds these days. So if you're concerned about how others perceive you, or you just don't want to feel like you need that type of technology, when you put these in, they look like something completely different. So it really does take that stigma away, but it does enhance the sound in such an incredible way, not just amplifying, because it's actually refining sounds. So if you are in that busy restaurant, it's going to be more focused on people's voices. You're going to hear less of the noise in the background. This has feedback cancellation, so you're not going to hear the squeaking sound that we used to hear. You're also getting 6 channels and 12 bands. The more channels and the more bands, and I know we have a little video to show you some of the technology, the more of everything that you have, the better the sound quality. And again, this is going to remember your choices. There are 8 levels of volume. So maybe you need a higher volume in your right ear than your left. You're going to be able to pop up that volume to maybe 7 or 8 and have your other ear at a lower level if you want to. And this will remember, because it has that built-in memory. So you're not constantly messing with the button or messing with, you know, adjusting this. There are also 3 modes: low, medium, and high. So if everything that you're hearing sounds kind of muddy or muddled or underwater, this is going to restore some of the tones that you may be missing in the high mode. It comes automatically in medium mode, but if everything sounds very high-pitched and tinny, you can put it in low mode and it'll restore some of the bass tones. So you've got 3 different options there as well.
It's amazing how we adjust in our lives to things that are difficult.
It's true.
Rather than try to fix it.
That's
You know what I mean?
true,
Because we'll be
yeah.
like, listen, it's a struggle. I'll just deal with it. Don't do that. I mean, if look at me wearing glasses. Do you think I want to walk around like this and be like, oh, who's that again?
Right?
Now I also wear contacts. It didn't hit me till I was probably, I don't know, maybe my mid 40s or whatever. But I was like, once I got the glasses, I'm like, oh my gosh.
I can see.
Look at how beautiful you are.
Oh,
I know,
you're
I'm
so
telling you.
sweet.
It's an amazing
changes
feeling.
everything.
Really quickly, because we have so much to talk about. We never get enough time. I have them available in colors. If you want the beige, those are going to sell out first. I have them in black. I have them in, I don't have the colors on my
The
cards.
coral, and this is
Coral,
lavender.
And this is lavender. Everybody gets the charging cable is to charge the
case.
capsule. That charges the case. So once you charge the case, you're good to go, right? And you just pop it in, and your case will give you up to 6 charges.
6 full complete charges.
So when you think about that, that's 180 hours. That's
if you're going on
weeks.
vacation,
You never
you
have to
may
charge it.
just bring this. You might not need to bring that charging
plug,
cable
right.
and the wall outlet plug, but we do include everything for you.
Everything, and the case is wonderful because
Custom
it keeps
molded.
everything nice and tidy.
With
Rob,
organization.
Let's pull up. I would love people to see our video again because I think that's so important for people to not only listen to us and what we're talking about, but to hear that the differences it can make if you give these a try. Take a listen.
Their long journey, a colony of penguin ships
Okay.
have reached the ocean. They peer over the edge, waiting for the right moment, anticipating the dangers that await. Until finally, one of them jumps.
Hey, honey, do you hear that?
It sounds like a pair of cardinals.
Where are they? I hear them, but I don't see them.
Oh, I think they're coming.
Looking for our beer specials? So
Tonight, in addition to our usual lineup of IPAs, we've got some great
there's a pale ale from one of the local
brewers. It's very crisp and citrusy, if that's what you're into.
So it's decision time if you want to get them. Remember, why do you shop with us? In addition to all the brands we have, all the great people that we have working here, with the great customers that we have, because we give you ways to afford things. You don't have to pay for this all at once. Just drop $60 down on your HSN credit card. If you don't have a card, get one today. You'll get $40 off this product, dropping the price to $259.99. In which case your monthly payment will probably be $50. It's $50 to give you something back that maybe you haven't had in years. I'm talking about your hearing. If you go to a restaurant, if you go to a movie theater, if you're out with friends, if you find yourself saying, you know what, I don't want to go to that party, honey. I feel old because I'm always asking everybody what they said. I don't talk like I used to. Hearing is one of the senses that, you know, we're blessed with. You know, we think about our sense of sight, our sense of smell, our sense of taste. That's how we experience the world.
True.
I can't imagine, because my hearing is still good, I can't imagine having that part of my life gone. Like,
right.
I can deal with a sore back. I can deal with a sore ankle.
Sure,
I
and
can
wearing glasses.
I can scratch a mosquito,
Yep.
but I can deal with the little things that come and go. But when it comes to your senses,
Yeah, missing a major
a
sense.
major sense like that, I just can't imagine why you would tolerate that. But I understand it. If it's a $5,000 or $6,000 or $7,000 process to get hearing aids from your doctor, yeah,
So
then I'd be like,
expensive.
the heck with it. I'll just lump it, right? I'll deal with it. But we're talking about less than $300, $299, and only $60, and 75 days to try them to make sure. And here's what I'll tell you: if they fit, you're not going to return them. You will never send these back because it's going to open up a part of your life that maybe you haven't had for 5 or 10 years, or maybe longer.
Absolutely, and maybe you're gonna live in these all the time, all the waking hours, or maybe you're just gonna put them in when you are in the
Yeah.
restaurant, or when you're worshiping in
You don't have to
your,
wear
you
them
know,
all the
place of
time.
worship on
You don't have to sleep
Sunday.
with them.
Yeah,
Right.
no, exactly. You're gonna take them out for that and put them in the charging case. I love the fact that we're offering 3 customizable tips. So you've got 3 different sizes, multiple sets.
Yeah.
We're also setting you up with a huge maintenance kit. Totally exclusive here at HSN. You don't get this anywhere else. So not only are you getting the hearing aids themselves in the recharging case, 180 hours in what I'm holding in my hand right here. You get the charging cable, you get the wall cable, you get the custom molded case that holds not only your Go Prime hearing aids, but it also holds some of your accessories too. You can put your charging cable right in here if you need to. It's got this great carabiner and a zipper so you can take this on the go. Super lightweight and discreet. You're also getting a cleaning kit too. So your cleaning kit is right here. You also get a dehumidifying kit. So all of these little capsules right here are included. Pop one every once in a while into this empty little container along with your hearing aids overnight. It's gonna pull that humidity out.
Oh, fantastic.
So it's gonna help you maintain these for longer. Again, you get everything that you need here. No complicated settings. I didn't even have time to show you the button real quick. Let me show it to you. One button, okay? So this one little black button is on each of the hearing aids. See that little button? It's just raised right
it's
there.
raised out. You just tap
You can
that.
tap it one time to scroll through your volume settings. You've got 8
my mom
levels of volume.
could do that.
Or
My mom
push
could
and
do
hold
that.
to do the modes. And anybody can do this. And you can adjust these individually. Your right from your left. So if you need more in one ear or less in the other, and it will remember your choices because it has that built-in memory. Even if these die, you put them back in the case. You never have to mess with it again once you get it set to the way that you want it. I love that. No phone, no app, no complications, no trip to the doctor, no prescription, no hearing test. All of the things that we used to have to deal with and then get hit with that bill, which was $5,000 or $6,000. You don't have to do that thanks to GoPrime.
Here's what I'll tell you, and I know we only have a minute left, and I've said I say this to my mother all the time. I'm like, hey, don't give up.
That's it.
Don't
give up.
Don't give up. Don't give in. My mom will say, you know, I'm done. I'm like, you're here because every time I put my head on my pillow, I know you're here.
You're here.
It makes me. I'm like, don't give up. Try. This is a try.
Keep going.
If you're having trouble with your hearing, try this. You have nothing to lose. You can return it at the end of January, but try it. Take a listen one more time. Listen to the difference it makes.
At the end of their long journey, our colony of penguin chicks have reached the ocean. They peer over the edge, waiting for the right moment, anticipating the dangers that await. Until finally, one of them jumps.
Hey, honey, do you hear that?
It sounds like a pair of cardinals.
Where are they? I hear them, but I don't see them.
Oh, I think they're coming.
Looking for our beer specials? So
Tonight, in addition to our usual lineup of IPAs, we've got some great
Travelers on tap. There's a pale ale from one of our local
brewers. It's very crisp and citrusy, if that's what you're into.
Same brand.
So simple, right? Decision. Do I want to hear better? I mean, that's what it is. And as I said before, do not give up on yourself, all right?
Love that.
Try to whiten your teeth, get your glasses, fix it. Do what you got to do because we all need you out there. And it's important that you don't give up and you don't quit. $2.99, $60 on your credit card. As I said before, you should hear what you're missing. It's so important. Not only for you, do it for